started. So we are going to start with the coach first. It is Mikel Arteta versus it is Enzo Maresca versus Mikel Arteta. Currently at Chelsea, Enzo Maresca has won 2 trophies, the Club World Cup and the Conference League. At Arsenal, Mikel Arteta has won 3 trophies, 1 FA Cup and 2 Community Shield. So, Dre, Mikel Arteta and Enzo Maresca, who is a better manager?
I will go with Enzo.
Enzo Maresca.
Sure.
IBB. Enzo Maresca versus Mikel Arteta, who has been a better Mikel Arteta. Give me your opinion. Enzo Maresca.
No, Mikel Arteta has been at Arsenal for 5 years now. Enzo Maresca has spent maybe
this is second season.
Over a year.
But
now.
you need to consider
what
they both inherited.
They have spent lesser. They have both spent lesser. Enzo Maresca has spent lesser time at the club. So yeah, Mikel Arteta has won the FA Cup, and Community Shield, and Enzo Maresca has won the Club World Cup and the Conference League. So he urges it over Arteta. Maresca for me.
Maresca. Dre, you went with Maresca. You went with Mikel Arteta. So 2 votes for Maresca. So we'll go with Maresca. Maresca is going to be the coach. Yeah. So we will move into the goalkeeper. David Raya and Robert Sanchez. Currently in the Premier League, Sanchez has conceded 9 goals so far this season. Raya has conceded 6 goals so far this season. So I'm going to start with you, Domav. Raya and Sanchez. Do you think is a better goalkeeper and deserve to be in that combined 11?
Raya for me all day.
Raya for you. IBB. Raya versus Sanchez. Who is going to be in that starting position?
David Raya.
Raya edges Sanchez for you. I'm going to go with you, Dre. Raya versus Sanchez. Who is going to be?
I think for now, Raya is ahead of Sanchez.
So 3 of you went for Raya. Sure. I love that. So unopposed, Raya is the number 1 in our combined 11. So we move into that defense line. We're going to start with 2. I think in that right back, there has been some changes in Chelsea's right back. Sometimes you see Gusto there. Sometimes you see Gusto there. Sometimes you see Reece James. But I'm going to go with Reece James because he has more number of time playing at that position. So it's going to be Reece James versus Timber. So I'm going to start with you, Dari. Reece James versus Timber. Who will be?
It should be James all day now. There's no need to ask.
James versus Timber. So James for you.
All day.
IBB. Timber versus James. Who is going to take that position in our combined 11?
For all time, James has been better, but then this season Timber has edged it, so I'm giving it to Timber.
Give it to Timber. The math. Reece James versus Timber. Reece James. So Reece James take the position as our right back in that combined 11. So we go to the left back. The left back is Cucurella. I will put in Calafiori because he has been more consistent in that position. So Calafiori versus Cucurella. I'm going to start with you, Domav. Who goes in there as in the combined 11?
When we are talking about one of the best left back in the world at the moment, Calafiori, Calafiori of course.
Going with Calafiori.
Yeah.
So Calafiori ahead of Cucurella.
One of the best left back in the world at the moment. If Calafiori is not in number 1, he better be number 2 after Nuno Mendes. So Calafiori.
Do you think that Calafiori?
So Cucurella. I wanted to say Cucurella. Not Calafiori.
Is it Cucurella or Calafiori?
I'm going with Cucurella. I'm sorry.
Cucurella.
Yeah.
So for you, Cucurella. So IBB, Cucurella versus Calafiori. Calafiori has been one of your best defenders this season. Cucurella
has been better.
So 3 of you in the second options, you all choose Cucurella. So we currently have James and the Cucurella in that left and the right back. So we look into the center forward. The last time out it was Mosquera that played for you, but I'm not going to go with Mosquera. So I'm going to go with Gabriel because Gabriel has had a very wonderful number of games. I know, but I'm just looking at the time they have played this season.
Mosquera?
No. I'm looking at the time Gabriel has played a total of 9 games. He has played a total of 10 games this season for Arsenal. So he has been there. So you have to give him his credit. So I'm going to go with Gabriel versus Chalobah. IBB. Gabriel versus Chalobah.
Of course,
Gabriel. Dari. Gabriel versus Chalobah.
The difference is clear now.
So
It's Gabriel all day.
Gabriel. So 3 of you. So Gabriel take our one of the centre back. So the second centre back we have Saliba and Fofana. I'm going to start with you, Domba. Saliba and Fofana. Saliba over Fofana. IBB. Saliba or Fofana. Dre. Saliba or Fofana.
Sure, it should be Saliba.
Saliba. So our second centre back pairing has been complete. So you have Gabriel and the Saliba there pairing each other. So we move to the midfield. I think that is where the battle lies. We are going to start with that holding midfielder. The Arsenal's holding midfielder has been Zubimendi, and the Chelsea's holding midfielder has been Caicedo. So let's look at it. It's Zubimendi or Caicedo. I'm going to start with you, the map. Zubimendi or Caicedo?
That's not even a question. Caicedo all day.
Caicedo ahead of Zubimendi.
Yeah.
IBB, Zubimendi or Caicedo? Caicedo. Dre, Zubimendi or Caicedo?
Now you dey ask this kind of thing. Na Caicedo now.
So Caicedo takes our position as the holding midfield. So we look at the box-to-box midfield. Chelsea plays Enzo Fernandez as the box-to-box midfield. Arsenal plays Declan Rice as the box-to-box midfield. So we look into that midfield pack. Declan Rice versus Enzo Fernandez. I am Domaf, who is taking the position. Declan Rice over Enzo Fernandez. IBB, Declan Rice versus Enzo Fernandez. Dre, Declan Rice versus Enzo Fernandez.
It should be Rice all day now and twice on a Sunday.
It's alright. So we move into that center forward. I think normally I would have compared the Arsenal player with Kopama, but Kopama has not been consistent for Chelsea this season.
Sure.
So I will drop him. I think Chelsea has used more of João Pedro in that center midfield. So in the central midfield, I'm going to go with you, Don Maf. João Pedro versus Eze in that central midfield. Who is?
João Pedro Prefaro is a centre forward, but he's been playing as a 10, right? Yes. And he's been doing good. Both players have been doing good respectively in their club. But yeah, Eze for me.
João Pedro versus Eze. Who is going to take that position in that centre?
Eze has been fantastic since coming in and giving him goals and assists. So I think Eze edges it.
Dre. In that central midfield, João Pedro versus Eze.
I would have loved to go with João Pedro, but if I want to, let me use the stats. But if you look at the beginning of season, he played more of the number 9 position as a striker, and that is when he got 1 or 2 goals. So since then, no goals.
He scored in your last game. Yes, no, he scored also in your last game against what's the name? Wolves.
Yeah,
sure.
He scored against Wolves. But if you look at the work rate Eze brings to the team currently, and Eze, he left Crystal Palace, joined Arsenal. Many people are thinking, this guy go enter team, he go bench Odegaard, he go do this, go do that. So he didn't allow that get into his head. He was committed. He came in and he has proven himself. So for me, I will definitely go with Eze.
So Eze will take over in that centre forward. So we move to the wingers before heading to the strikers. We are going to start with the winger that will operate from the from the right side. We have seen Saka operating from the right side for Arsenal this season. Although Madueke came in for him when he was injured, but we are going to take Saka. So Saka, then we have seen Chelsea use Pedro Neto. So it is going to be a battle of Pedro Neto versus Saka. So I'm going to start with you, Domaf. Pedro Neto versus Saka. Who do you think?
It's been, Saka hasn't been, and Pedro Neto has played more games than Saka. Also, including stats, also in the Premier League. So yeah, but I'm going with Saka.
Okay. So IBB. Saka.
Starboy.
Saka over Pedro Neto.
Starboy.
Dre.
I'm going with Neto. He has been fantastic also.
Yes, he has been one of the best.
One of the best
I think he's the highest scoring Chelsea player this season.
This season has been good. The assist.
Yeah, I think he has 7 goals for Chelsea this season.
The assist is there. The goals is there. The work rate is there. Once you have a Neto on the pitch, you will be confident. At least there will be some pressing. So definitely, I will go with Pedro Neto.
Pedro Neto, but Saka has the majority of the votes, so Saka will fit in our right in the right wing forward. So we are going to go with the left. I think Arsenal has used Trossard more in that left. Chelsea have used a number of players there, but I'm going to go with Garnacho. So it's Garnacho versus Trossard. I'm going to start with you, Domaf. Garnacho versus Trossard. Who takes the position?
Garnacho, when he first came in at Chelsea, he looked shaky, but I think he's been getting used to the environment and been playing fantastic right now. But Trossard has been there all season. By goals or assist to team play, I'll give it to Trossard.
Trossard takes our left wing forward. So IBB in that left wing forward is going to be Trossard versus Garnacho. Who is going to take the?
Of course, Trossard, the Arsenal unsung hero. He's been there all season. You know, it's a testament to his performances, increasing his pay without increasing the term of his contract. So he's been good all season. Also, of course, Garnacho is a very good player, integrating himself into the team at Chelsea as well. But then Trossard is above him.
Dre, Trossard versus Garnacho in that left wing forward.
I was surprised when you actually picked Garnacho. It should be Trossard versus nobody. You see those two guys every vibe put for that place. Because if you look at Gittins, he started doing well currently.
That's what he said. He acknowledged
yes, currently. Well, you can't compare with someone that has been there all season. The season, we might be thinking the season is still young.
That's the main reason why Trossard is.
Yes, the season is no longer young. We have played 13 games, right?
So we played 13
games, so it's no longer young. So this is a player that have been consistent. So Trossard all day.
So Trossard all day.
Sure.
I think we look into that centre forward. Normally, I would have been comparing Delap and the Gokares, but Delap has had a few games there. So I'm going to compare Delap and the Moreno, whom you have used in your last 3 games as the centre forward. So Moreno versus Delap. I'm going to start with you, Dre. Moreno versus Delap. Who's going to take the position in the centre forward?
Moreno and
Delap.
You know, I don't like the life like that now. I should use Delap. Both of them, there's no difference. Arsenal goals have come from Trossard, Saka, Martinelli, Eze. So it's not that Moreno is playing anything spectacular. Switch them, and both of them in their new team, there will still be no difference between the both of them. But this season, I will still go with Moreno.
But Moreno has been a better team player than Delap.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. I will still go with Moreno.
Okay.
Because if you look at the way Delap plays, he played as if he's still a child. He played childish football. I'm being serious here.
But he scored for you against Barcelona.
Chief, I mean they give that ball, I no go score him. The whole team played well against Barcelona. I can't even.
So for you,
Moreno
takes the center forward.
He plays more in the team than he's more involved in the game than Delap all season.
IBB, Moreno versus Delap.
Moreno is one of our best players that we have. I'm surprised to hear him say that there's no difference between him and Delap.
I think he's talking about maybe goal scoring.
Even goal scoring, Moreno has scored. I think has scored 4 goals this season.
Put Delap in Arsenal.
He has given us. He gives us that shift. He's not a striker, a midfielder that was shifted to the attack, and he's been giving us that shift. He's been there. He's given us good performance all season. So Moreno all day.
Moreno. Domaf. Moreno versus Delap.
Moreno, if you look at the link-up play between Moreno and Arsenal wingers, it's been very vital. Even though he's not scoring goals, but his hold-up play and the way he plays with the team is very good. But I'm going with the traditional 9, Delap.
Yeah. So you went with Delap, but already we have 2 votes for Moreno, so Moreno takes the position. So
why you go pick the lap? That guy, no mean I know they pick that guy.
So as it stands, we are going the full the selection is that Enzo Maresca will be the coach. David Raya will be on the post. The left wing back will be Cucurella. The right wing back will be James. The 2 centre forward will be Saliba and Gabriel.
Saliba.
The holding midfielder will be Caicedo. The box-to-box midfielder will be Declan Rice. The attacking midfielder the central midfielder will be Eze. Then in the attack, the left wing forward will be Trossard. The right wing forward will be Saka. Then the striker will be Moreno. So that is the combined 11, Arsenal versus Chelsea. So we'll be looking forward to the game against Arsenal and Chelsea. So till then, keep following us on Let's Talk Football. For now, bye.